Comfort is the great deceiver. It whispers lies of safety, ease, and contentment, but beneath its soft embrace lurks a silent decay. Every moment spent indulging in luxury, every second wasted avoiding difficulty, is a step toward weakness. The world has told you that comfort is the goal, that you should seek a life free of hardship, but the truth is the opposite. Comfort is the slow death of the soul. It is the silent prison that weakens your will, dulls your instincts, and leaves you fragile when the storm arrives. The Stoics understood this well. They knew that strength is not built in the absence of struggle, but through it. Hardship is not your enemy, it is your greatest teacher. The soft life may feel pleasant, but it comes at a cost. A cost paid in discipline lost, in courage abandoned, in a mind that becomes too weak to face reality. The world has made comfort its highest virtue, but the wise see it for what it is, a trap, a slow, insidious poison that turns lions into sheep. Look around you. The modern world is filled with people drowning in their own indulgences, consumed by distractions, desperate to avoid even the slightest discomfort. But ask yourself, are they truly happy? Are they truly free? No, they are slaves to their desires, prisoners of their own making, incapable of standing firm when life demands it. The more you chase ease, the more fragile you become. If you wish to be strong, to be truly free, then you must escape this prison. You must reject the false promises of luxury and ease. You must choose discomfort, not because it is pleasant, but because it is necessary. The fire of struggle burns away weakness. The weight of hardship forges unbreakable strength. Do not fear difficulty, embrace it, seek it, for only in discomfort will you find the power to rise above the world and become unshakable. 1. The illusion of comfort. Comfort is the silent enemy of greatness. It does not announce itself with force, nor does it demand your surrender. Instead, it seduces you. It makes life soft, easy, and predictable. It tells you that struggle is unnecessary, that hardship can be avoided, and that a life free of difficulty is the path to happiness. But this is a lie. Look around you. How many people seek nothing but ease? They spend their days chasing entertainment, indulging in pleasure, and avoiding discomfort at all costs. Yet despite all their comforts, they are miserable. They are anxious, weak, and unfulfilled. Why? Because a life without struggle is a life without purpose. Without challenge, there is no growth. Without hardship, there is no strength. What seems like paradise is, in reality, a slow descent into mediocrity. 2. How luxury weakens the mind. The Stoics warned of the dangers of luxury. Seneca, a man of great wealth himself, deliberately chose discomfort. He slept on the floor. He wore rough clothing. He went without food, not because he had to, but because he knew that indulging in constant pleasure makes a man fragile. The more you depend on luxury, the weaker you become. Imagine two men. One is raised in comfort, given everything he desires, never forced to struggle. The other is forged in hardship, learning to endure pain, to overcome obstacles, to persist even when everything is against him. Which of these men will stand strong when adversity strikes? Which will crumble under the weight of reality? The answer is obvious. When you make life too easy for yourself, you rob yourself of the very thing that makes you strong. Your mind becomes soft. Your willpower erodes. You become a slave to your comforts, incapable of functioning without them. And when the inevitable storms of life arrive, you will not be ready. 3. Ease is the enemy of growth. Nothing in nature grows in comfort. A tree that faces no wind grows weak. A muscle that is not challenged with weight withers. A mind that is not tested with hardship remains stagnant. Growth requires resistance. Strength is only built through struggle. The Stoics embraced this truth. They sought out discomfort, not because they enjoyed suffering, but because they understood its necessity. Epictetus, who was born a slave, did not complain about his hardships. He accepted them as training. He knew that his suffering was not a curse, but a gift. A man who is tested by difficulty and refuses to break is a man who becomes unshakable. Do not be deceived by the illusion of ease. Every time you choose the easy path, you trade strength for weakness. Every time you avoid struggle, you reject an opportunity to grow. If you wish to become powerful, you must reject the lie of comfort. 4. The Stoic view on hardship. The world fears hardship, but the Stoic embraces it. To the weak, suffering is something to be avoided. To the wise, it is something to be mastered. Marcus Aurelius, the great emperor, faced endless challenges. Wars, betrayals, plagues. His life was filled with difficulties. Yet he did not complain. He did not seek escape. Instead, he asked himself, "What is within my power?" This is the question of the strong. Hardship will come. You cannot avoid it. But what you can control is your response. You can see it as a burden, or you can see it as an opportunity. Every struggle is a chance to grow. Every difficulty is a lesson. Every moment of pain is a moment where you decide, will you break or will you rise? 5. Embracing discomfort as strength. If you wish to be unbreakable, you must seek out discomfort. Train your body, strengthen your mind, walk in the cold, fast when you do not need to, push yourself beyond your limits. Do this not because you enjoy suffering, but because it prepares you for the real battles of life. When you choose discomfort, you build discipline. When you endure hardship voluntarily, you become immune to suffering. When others panic, you remain calm. When others break, you stand firm. This is the path of the Stoic. This is the way of the strong. 6. The trap of modern convenience. Modern life is designed to make you weak. Everything is built for convenience. You do not need to hunt for food. You do not need to build your own shelter. You do not need to fight to survive. On the surface, this seems like progress, but in reality, it is a trap. The more you rely on convenience, the more dependent you become. The more you avoid difficulty, the less capable you are. This is why so many people are anxious, depressed, and lost. They have been robbed of the challenges that create meaning. They have been lulled into a false sense of security, unaware that their comfort is the very thing destroying them. 7 Books 1. Struggle builds true power. If you wish to be powerful, you must struggle. There is no other way. A warrior is not made in times of peace. A leader is not forged in luxury. Strength comes from adversity. Power comes from overcoming. Think of the greatest figures in history. They did not rise from comfort. They rose from hardship. They faced challenges, they endured suffering, and they emerged stronger. The same path is available to you. The question is, will you take it? 8. Overcoming the fear of pain. Pain is not your enemy. Fear is. Most people do not avoid hardship because it is unbearable. They avoid it because they are afraid. Afraid of discomfort, afraid of failure, afraid of what others will think. This fear is the true prison. The Stoic does not fear pain. He accepts it. He welcomes it as part of life. He knows that to become great, he must be willing to endure, and so he trains himself to be indifferent to suffering, to embrace discomfort, to see pain not as an obstacle, but as a path. 9. Training the mind for resilience. A strong body is nothing without a strong mind. The greatest warriors are not those who lift the heaviest weights, but those who remain unshaken in the face of adversity. Discipline your thoughts, Challenge your beliefs. Train yourself to remain calm in chaos. Control your emotions, or they will control you. The Stoic is not ruled by his feelings, he rules over them. 10. The path to inner freedom. True freedom is not found in wealth or power. It is found in self-mastery. A man who controls himself cannot be controlled by others. A man who needs nothing cannot be manipulated. When you escape the prison of comfort, you become truly free. You are no longer a slave to your desires. You are no longer controlled by fear. You stand as a master of yourself. 11. Breaking free from self-imposed chains. The only thing holding you back is you. You have been conditioned to seek comfort, to fear struggle, to avoid hardship. But this is a lie you must reject. Break free from the chains you have placed upon yourself. Step into discomfort. Embrace the path of resistance. Choose growth over ease. Choose strength over weakness. 12. Becoming unshakable in a soft world. The world is weak, but you do not have to be. While others crumble, you will stand firm. While others seek comfort, you will seek challenge. While others remain prisoners of their own making, you will be free. This is the way of the Stoic. This is the path of strength. Comfort is a prison. Escape it. Embrace hardship. Become unshakable.